In his opener, Morris looked so good as he raced into a 4-2 lead against Reyes. Then, as Jim White explains, the American's love of floral shirts contributed to his downfall.
Well, certainly Rodney, as he goes about his business, possibly trying to intimidate with a very colorful shirt. Lost that fight with a paintbrush, didn't he? But he is some player. And look at this, the foul. Nigel Reese has just spotted a foul. He's flicked that ball with his sleeve, and Reyes quick to pounce. And there you see it, just feathering the black with his shirt sleeve, and Nigel Reese, the eagle-eyed referee, jolly on the spot. And how cruel that is for Rodney Morris, and how costly that could prove in the overall equation.
I started out really good, 4-1, and then it seemed like everything went against me. I scratched a couple times, and then he missed and left me snookered, and then, I touched the ball with my shirt by accident, they said, and I don't know what happened there. Total disaster. Same guy called and fouled on me, so I don't know what it is. I just have a tendency of fouling when he's behind me.
The easygoing American bounced back from that 6-4 defeat in the second session, reversing the scoreline against Oliver Ortman, the Hawaiian showing just why he's one of the USA's star 9-ball players.
He'll certainly keep an eye on referee Nigel Reese. He'll let Nigel know that the phone's ringing, Nigel.
I think he
stretched on that one, didn't he, John?
He was. He didn't feel comfortable because of the foul that he was being called, obviously, in his previous match from Nigel Reese. And he was in his mind when he was stretching over the ball and has got himself out of position.
This is about as much time as you'll ever see Rodney Morris take. Two world-class referees in attendance, if not the two of the best. Michaela Tabb and Nigel Reese. They handle the World Championships as well. And you heard Rodney talking about the foul that Nigel called on him in the World Championships. That, too, was where he laid his cue down and used it as a guide. And that's a foul in World 9-ball. That was against Canadian Alex Pagulayan. No problems here, though. The 9 down. And Morris secures the first rack of 10 against Tony Drago.
Back here in Warsaw, Homan's won 3 in a row. Morris at the table, rack 8 underway.
And how quickly Torsten Homan has erased the 4-0 deficit after Morris secured the first 4 racks of this final. To keep this American champion under all kinds of pressure, how will Rodney Morris respond?
It's a good pot on the 4 there, but he's left himself an even harder one on the orange 5. Such an important rack for Morris here. As you say, raced into a 4-0 lead, been pegged back by Homan, but this is one of the racks that should be earmarked for Rodney Morris. He broke off in it. That's a great recovery pot on the orange 5 there.
That's an understatement. Fantastic shot, especially given the circumstances. He's lost the last 3 in a row. He's been spending a long time in his chair, and to come out and knock in a ball like that, well, you just can't say enough. He certainly didn't want to finish near that side cushion. And if he's straight on this 7, he's not going to be able to get close to the 8.
I think he's got a little angle. If he's straight, he's in quite a bit of trouble. I think he looks slightly high of the 7, so he can run it through. Now you can see it. Run it through off of the bottom cushion. Well, he's tried to pinch a little part of the pocket, and that's not worked. After such a great pot on the orange 5, throw it away again, and You can see just trying to pinch the side of the pocket to give himself more angle, get the cue ball further up the table and closer to the 8.
All the pressure of a major final coming to the fore here in Warsaw.
Now then, can Homan take advantage of that miss? Only aggressive option would be a long bank. He's taking it on into the bottom left.
He's going to have to play another one. That is if he elects the aggressive option.
It's a great pot by Homan, but you'd feel that given he's going for such a difficult shot on the bank like that, you should really have ensured that if he does get it, he's got position on the 8.
He's playing safe here though, John. He's just had a look. This is about a quarter ball hit. He's going to take the cue ball down towards the 9.
I can't help feeling that Homan will be extremely disappointed that he didn't gain any advantage from that bank. If he could have just ensured position coming around off of 2 cushions.
He's got to feel confident, though, that this safety might buy him another chance, unless Rodney Morris can pull a terrific bank shot out. And that's his only option. And look at this! Wow! Mark that one down on your scorecards. That could be the difference in the match. And look at Morris's reaction. 5-3, and it looked so nearly like it was going to be 4-4. One tremendous shot from the Rocket. And the red glare is showing. Wow. The crowd went nuts here in Warsaw. I think he's made a lot of fans on this trip to Europe. And Torsten Homan can only wonder what could have been. But surely Rodney Morris, with the shot of the tournament,